Hello and welcome to the Scorpio reading. The reading today is going to be on the Scorpio collective. So of course this may not resonate for everyone. If it resonates with you, then definitely make sure to like and subscribe. And if it does not resonate with you, make sure to check your other placements, such as your moon or Venus. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into it. Please tell me what Scorpio should expect regarding love for November of 2020. What should Scorpio expect for love in November of 2020? Let me move these over so you can see them. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive right in. So the way that we're doing the reading today is going to be past, present, and future. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start from the very top, and let's go ahead and discuss the near past. You have the King of Cups here. You do have the Six of Wands, and we also have the Two of Wands here. So it does show, Scorpio, that in your recent past, there was definitely a moment where you approached someone. This could also mean that somebody approached you and you told them how you felt. You expressed how you felt. You were very clear about how you felt. You were very sure about how you felt. You expressed it to this person, and you expressed it in a very successful manner. This person understood it. They took it in. And you kind of waited after expressing how you felt to this person. You kind of just waited to see what was going to happen. And in the process of waiting, of course, you were kind of just sitting there, just kind of because they were so receptive to it, you were kind of looking at things like, okay, you know, this can possibly go somewhere. So you're sitting there and you're kind of just waiting for this person to, you know, kind of come back and let you know how, either how they felt or what they wanted to do with what you had pretty much relayed to them. We go to the present. In the present, we do have the World. We also have the Nine of Pentacles, and we do also have the Four of Wands here. So it does seem that after you expressed how you were feeling to this person, even though they were pretty receptive, it does show that there was kind of a closing of a cycle here. This could have been the closing of that person that you were dealing with. That person that you were expressing your feelings to, because we have a closing of a cycle here, but we also have the Nine of Pentacles, which does represent, you know, being very single, being independent, just being single and independent ultimately. And then we do have the Four of Wands here. So it definitely does show that with this closing of a cycle and, you know, finding yourself to be single and independent, you did find happiness, and you kind of felt like this was meant to work out this way. This is exactly what it should have been like. You should have been single at this particular time in your life, and you've made peace with it. You're pretty happy with it. And then we move on here to the future. We do have the Six of Swords here, we do have the Sun, and then we do have the Six of Cups here. So it does show you ultimately kind of moving along with life, just kind of, you know, enjoying this single phase that you're in, because again, there's a point where you do realize that this is something that, you know, kind of needed to happen. You did need to kind of be single. This was the right move for you. So you're just moving along, and you do find this a situation, you find yourself rather in a situation where you end up having a strong connection to someone. This could be somebody that you knew from before, somebody you could have had a relationship with from before, but you find yourself having this strong connection with someone in the midst of you just being happy and being independent. So we're definitely going to go ahead and start clarifying, and we'll start from the very top here. So we are going to clarify the King of Cups here. Clarify the King of Cups, please. Clarify the King of Cups, please. So we had the Fool that fell out. So ultimately, we have the Fool, we do have the King of Pentacles, and we do have the Six of Pentacles here. So it looks like you definitely, like I said, you took a chance, expressed your feelings to someone, did it effectively. This is definitely, you were expressing emotions of, being in a very stable, very committed type of situation with this person. A part of you kind of knew that this may not turn out to be anything, because there is a sense of imbalance here with the Six of Pentacles, but you did take that chance. You knew the risk and you took the chance. Let's go ahead and we'll clarify the Six of Wands here. Clarify the Six of Wands, please. Okay, what do we got? We have the Page of Pentacles, we do have the Strength card, and we do have the Chariot. So there was definitely a proposal. This could have been a proposal on your end, proposal on that person's end. But it does show that ultimately it did cause you to kind of have to be strong and just kind of move on. Just kind of move along with your life. So that was the Six of Wands here. Being very victorious here. So you definitely, like I said, effectively communicated. You told this person exactly how you felt, what it is that you want. You did that successfully, did it beautifully, and you were just really waiting on this person to kind of now play their cards and kind of see where they go with this. So we're going to go ahead and clarify the Two of Wands. Clarify the Two of Wands, please. Okay, so with the Two of Wands here, we do have the Death card, we do have the Ten of Swords, and we do also have the Nine of Swords. Ultimately, it kind of sucked. It does show that, even you like I said repeatedly, you effectively communicated how you felt. They were very receptive to it. You were basically waiting on them to kind of now play their hand. And ultimately, when they did play their hand, it stung. It definitely did hurt. You realized that that there was nothing further going with this person. It was basically just the ending of that. And it did cause some pain. It caused some pain. You felt like you were very let down. Felt like maybe even possibly manipulated. You just felt kind of cheated out of something here. So you felt that end. You definitely felt that. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to move on to the present. So starting with your present, of course, we do have the World, that ending of the cycle. All right, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we do have the Four of Wands. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify here the World. Clarify the World, please. Clarify the World, please. So ultimately, we have the Moon, we have the Five of Wands, and we do have the Eight of Pentacles here. So a lot of things came to light when it came down to this person. Like I said, the person that you were kind of spilling your heart out to. A lot of things came to light. It did cause some conflict as well. But ultimately, you kind of turned around from that. You kind of turned your back to that, and you decided that it was time for you to go ahead and work on yourself and kind of live your own best life versus focusing on that particular person. So there was a lot of self-love that kind of kicked in here for you. Let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please. So we do have Temperance, we have the Eight of Wands, and we do have the Eight of Cups as well. So just really more self-love, more healing here. A lot of communication also took place. So this could have been you communicating with others. This also could be you even avoiding communication for some of you. Some of you, you really just wanted peace. So you really kind of disconnected and retreated. This could have been disconnecting from social media. This could have been maybe taking some time off of work, but you definitely just wanted to disconnect, um, and really just kind of avoid communication. You just wanted peace, it shows here. And then for the others, it's really just more of just communicating, trying to heal by communication and trying to heal, kind of just really thinking about things and going over things for yourself, during this phase of just really being single. So we're going to go ahead and clarify this, Four of Wands here. Clarify the Four of Wands, please. Ooh, a card fell out. Clarify the Four of Wands, please. Ooh, sorry. All right. Let me get these cards here so you can see them. So we do have the Emperor, we do have the Five of Cups, and we do have Judgment here. So ultimately, it does show here where you did kind of really take control of the situation. You clearly felt like, you have been let down. You have been let down by this particular person. But you realize that you had to kind of make a decision. You had to make the decision of, am I going to be happy? Am I going to move on? You had to make a conscious decision to move past this particular situation, and it shows that you really did take control of the situation. And with the Four of Wands here, like I said, it's almost like you realize that this was kind of divine intervention. One of those situations where, after the fact, like after you've, this person has kind of, played their cards, and it wasn't, something that you wanted, you realize that this was the best thing for you. This was like divine intervention. You were content with the fact that it happened this way. You just had to make a conscious decision to actually move past it, and kind of just let go of that loss. So let's go ahead and we're going to move into the future here. We're going to go ahead and clarify the Six of Swords, which is ultimately you kind of just moving past it. Clarify the Six of Swords, please. Clarify the Six of Swords, please. Yep. You moving past it. We do have the Lovers. We do have the Seven of Cups. And we do also have the Wheel of Fortune. So at this point in the future, I mean, you definitely do feel like things are kind of moving along. Things are moving in your favor. You're feeling good about yourself, feeling good about your life. Feeling good about even starting over with love. For some of you, there's going to be someone that's already kind of there as a potential love interest. And for others, you're just going to kind of be seeing your options kind of open up. You're going to really start to feel that freedom and really start to enjoy being able to date and to talk to other people and kind of get back out there. So you're definitely leaving the situation behind you. So we're going to go ahead and clarify the Sun card. Clarify the Sun, please. Clarify the Sun, please. All right. We do have the Hermit, we have the Devil, and we have the Page of Wands here. So with the Sun being here, ultimately, it's all about gaining a new perspective. And in order for you to kind of gain that perspective, it does show that there is going to come a moment where you have to kind of like really look deep down inside and kind of recognize that you've been hurt, and really just let that go. Let go of that negativity, let go of that holding you back from being happy, and really just changing your perspective. And it does show that with the shift in that perspective, that's ultimately what's going to bring you this happiness, where you're going to be happy. You just need to shift in perspective. And then we do have the last card, which is the Six of Cups here, which does represent a strong connection to someone. Clarify the Six of Cups, please. Okay, so we do have the Ten of Pentacles, we do have the Ace of Cups, and we do have the Three of Swords here. So they're definitely with the Six of Pentacles, I'm sorry, the Six of Cups here. It does show that there's definitely going to be a new love interest coming your way. Um, it's going to be bittersweet for you, though. It's going to be one of those, um, you're happy that this person came along. Like, you can see a future with this particular person. Like, all the possibilities are definitely there, but it's kind of bittersweet, almost to the point that it causes a little bit of heartache. Um, and for most of you, it's simply going to be because of this particular person here. This the person that you kind of opened your heart to, um, and really wanted. This is definitely going to be a different person from that person. So it seems like it's going to be very bittersweet, kind of cause you a little bit of heartache, but you're going to be able to see that with this next person that comes along, they're going to have all the possibilities. There's going to be endless possibilities with this particular person and this new beginning in love. So that's interesting because it shows that you are definitely going to hit that point where you're going to be happy and you're going to be, kind of exploring, the dating life and, love and, all the fun things that kind of start with love. But it's almost like once you have somebody that comes along is where that bittersweet kind of hits you. Let's go ahead and get your final messages here. Do you have any final messages for Scorpio? Final messages for Scorpio. So final messages, we do have the Eight of Swords, we do also have the Four of Swords, and we do also have the Magician. So ultimately, Scorpio, you definitely have the power to break yourself out of this mindset of confusion and feeling, um, I don't want to say feeling trapped, but you definitely do have the power to kind of get yourself out of the rut that you're in, and you feel like you're kind of stuck in this rut. You have the power to get yourself out of that. You have the power to be able to really manifest what it is that you want in this life. So if you want, a happy, stable relationship with someone who really loves you and that you really love that person, you have the power to manifest it. You don't have to stay in this rut where this person is constantly on your mind, or your decisions are based off of what happened with that particular person. You have the power to put that to rest, and you have the power to really manifest what it is that you seek in this life. So I do hope that that did help. If it resonated with you, definitely let me know. Leave a comment below, and I will see you next time.